What's up YouTube, this is DWS Darius, and what you're looking at right here is my 20-gallon koi fry tank. Now many of you guys know that I keep a pond with koi, goldfish, and a few other different types of fish. And for those of you who don't know, here's a little clip of that pond. But yeah, I was finally able to harvest some koi fry this year. Now I've been keeping ponds for about 8 years. Actually my father started off with ponds, and that's what pretty much kick-started me in this whole fish addiction and fish hobby. So I've been around ponds almost all my life. So it was really nice for this to be the first time I was able to harvest some koi fry. Okay, so gathering and harvesting these fry was just extremely easy. Now when koi breed, the female runs all around the edge of the pond being chased by several males, and as she's running around she's squirting out eggs, and the males are squirting out fertilization. It really gets the water all dirty and nasty looking, but at the end of the day you have eggs all over, and it's a good chance that all of them are fertilized. So all you have to do is scrape them off the rocks. I was finding them on rocks both in the water and out of the water, and all I did was scrape them up gently, and I left them in a small container in a different pond, my little pond that I keep just for plants. And in about a month I discovered that they were wigglers. So it was very easy gathering them, and from there I just brought them inside this 20-gallon, and really they're starting to take off and grow. Okay, so for those of you who don't know much about koi the fish, koi are just awesome fish. Now many of you guys see my monster tank and you think that those are the only monster fish that I keep. However, koi are a huge fish. They grow up to 3 feet long, and in my pond I have a couple that's over 1 foot long. So these fish are really beastly. And it's great to know that I have about maybe 30 of those beastly fish in this tank. Another thing that I love about koi is just their colors. Koi can range in all different varieties of color, and as you can see, as fry, you can see all different sorts of color. This one is mostly black. I have black and yellow one over there, a few yellow ones, and as they mature they'll produce more colors, but it's just a nice mix of colors already. I have a lot of them that have bicolors, a lot of mixes at this juvenile stage, so it's nice to know that I was able to get just so many beautiful, awesome monster fish with such ease. As far as feeding, I give them a little mix. Sometimes I give them crushed flakes, sometimes I'll throw in some crushed pellets, and for the most part I'll throw in a rock like this straight from the pond. And this rock, when I threw it in, that algae that's on that side covered the whole thing, and you can see that face is just clean. Part of that is because of these snails, which somehow got into this tank. I don't know how, but this tank is infested with these type of snails. I don't even know what type they are, and I know that they have a soft shell. They're just very weird. I gotta make sure I don't get them in no other tanks, because they are just crazy when it comes to population. But these are helping with that algae eating. But yeah, that's just a little look at what I feed these guys. Okay YouTube, so that's been a little look at the 20-gallon fry tank. Now eventually I will do an update on the pond so that you can see what these fry will eventually turn into. But for now, here's a look at the little juvenile koi. Now I'm really glad that I got these, because the mother, who I assume is their mother, is a very beautiful koi. I'm going to show you guys that in my pond update. But yeah, it's nice to have just so many koi with such potential. So I'm going to have a good time choosing the ones I want for the pond, and figuring out what to do with the rest. But yeah, that's a little look at the fry in this tank. Now eventually when these fry do go up, I'm going to have another empty tank. So I'm not sure what I want to do with this tank. I want to make it some type of display tank, maybe a single beta, or I tried shrimp already. They all did good for like a month, and then they all just disappeared. So I just want to do something interesting with this tank. 20 gallons, and you know I love my cichlids, all types of cichlids I just love. So once these fry are all grown up, there's going to be another adventure for this tank. But until then, here's a look at some of the fry.